Hello everybody, it's Crystal from Bagoday Crochet. Thanks for joining me. So I hope everybody is doing well. So today's video I have some new yarns from Lion brand that I've been anxiously waiting to receive. I did purchase them off of Joann's online. That was the only place at the making of this video that I could find them. They weren't even on the Lion Brand's website. So that is where I bought them from. I'm pretty excited to see them because I like yarn and I really like to see new yarns. So, and I'm happy to be able to purchase them first and tell you guys about them, and I'll let you know my honest opinion. Now, I'm not affiliated with Lion Brand. I bought this myself. They did not give it to me, and I do not have affiliated links. So, like I said, this came from Joann's, and it came today. I want to bust it open and check out the yarn inside. I'm super excited about some of it more than others. You know, when you look at it, you're like, I don't know about that one, you know, but I'll give it a go. And there's some of them you're like, oh man, that's so super great. I can't wait to get it. So, but then again, you never know. You might get it and not like it. So that is just the way it goes. Okay, so they shipped it, you know, Joann, sometimes they ship it in different boxes, different times, but they did both come today. Okay, so oh my goodness, what in the world? I'm going to open a bow at the same time, so because somehow, what a waste of packaging. They could have put them all together, or in a smaller box. Okay, first off, right here, I already did I did a yarn review on this today. If you have not seen it, I'll put a link to that, to the yarn review of this in the description box. Now, this is Lion Brand's new Date Nights yarn. It was the one I anticipated the most. And if you watch my review, I go over it more thorough, and I do crochet with it and show you what it looks like worked up if you're interested. Remember, though, I'll put a link on the screen to that. So, it's squishy. It's 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 273 yards, or 250 meters. It's 82 acrylic and 18 polyester. I always enjoy a little bit of polyester mixed in with the acrylic. I always think that gives it the nice squish and softness that it needs. It's labeled as a 4-weight, machine wash, tumble dry, made in China. Now, the color I have here is called Zircon. Sorry about my dog barking. Look at the sparkle in that. This happens to be one of the most sparkliest yarns that I've come across in a long time. I like the iced out look, the blinging look. That's just my thing. Now, it says it's a 4-weight, and I agree with that. And it is chain spun, which makes it lighter weight yarn. Now, the possibilities with this yarn is endless. This is the type of yarn that you could pretty much do anything that your heart desired with. You know, it's just that type of yarn that would work well with a lot of stuff. You know, probably not like hot pads or anything, but as far as like, you know, bags, shawls, ponchos, garments, and you know, stuff like that. It's just endless of what you could do. So I really like this one, and I already knew that because I already did it. I opened it in because I had a separate package of it. I opened it and did a review on it. So it's very beautiful. So I did get it in the zero. They have 12 colors available, but on Joann's there's only 6 right now. So I'm going to wait for the other 6 to be on there, and then I will probably, there's a yellow one I want really bad that I seen it on Lion Brand's Facebook page, so I'll wait for that one. So this is the Zircon color. It's the light blue with the sparkles. And this one is, yeah, that's squishy, scarfable, if that means I would wear it against my body. Dolomite, I don't know. It's like a creamy white colored. It is sparkly. I don't know if it's showing up as well. The color of the streamers match the color of the yarn, so that's neat. And then I got it in lapis, very pretty blue, dark blue. I'm gonna have to make some hats for hat not hate out of this one. Definitely very pretty. I like it. I do like that one. So those were the colors I got of the date night. Now, normally the date night runs $6.99. I did get it on sale, and it's not hard to find any of these yarns on sale, because Joann's, where I found it, you know, they have coupons all the time, and whenever it does hit Lions Brand site, they're known to have nice sales all the time too. So, but I only paid $4.49 when I bought it as Skein, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. I like it more, but remember, I do have a more thorough review of that one in the description box. Okay, another new one I was pretty excited to try was Lion Brand's Pima cotton. Now, for some reason on Joann's website, it did not say the yardage, and I'm the type of person that goes by yardage when I look at yarn. I determine how much I need by yards. People do it different. Some do it by weight, you know. I go by yards, and it didn't say, so I didn't know, so I just took a guess about how many yards I thought were in a skein. So I love Pima cotton. Pima cotton is really soft, so this is what it looks like. And this is no exception. It's a very nice soft cotton yarn. Yeah, that's nice. This was one I anticipated, one I thought that I would like. It's 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 186 yards. I guessed that it would probably have right around 200. So that was a pretty good guess, I guess. 170 meters, 100% cotton. Machine washable and dryable. Medium weight number 4. Yes, it is. Perfect. Made in Turkey. This one's called Cabaret. I probably didn't say that right, but that's the color of it. It's super soft. For a cotton yarn, that's nice. This would be great for articles of clothing for the spring and summer. Nice. I like it a lot. And I knew that I probably would because I do like Pima cotton. It's very nice. It's very nice. It's a nice cotton yarn. That's got to be one of the nicest cotton yarns I've come across in a little while, actually. I want to rub it on my face, but I can't because of COVID-19. I can only feel it like this. But yes, that would make a beautiful, beautiful scarf, shawl, top. I mean, you could use it in the kitchen if you wanted. It's super soft and make you some super soft wash rags or dish towels or whatever. But I mean, it's nice. Possibilities again would be endless for something, a yarn like this. Very, very nice yarn. Let me look up the price real quick. Okay, so Joann's, normally they're $5.99. I don't remember what sale I hit when I got this stuff. If it was like their yarns might have been 30% off, or I don't remember, but I didn't pay that much for it. But that's what it runs regular. But like I said, you can always find sales at Joann's. You can always find sales at Lion Brand. It's always good to wait for a sale if you can. So, but it's a super nice cotton. I will do a better review on it, but I can probably say it'll probably be a good review. It's a nice cotton yarn. Oh, they got 12 colors on Joann's at the moment. I might have to get some more of that. I did get enough. I didn't know how much was in it. Like I said, I was just guessing because it for some reason didn't say how many yards. So I got 6 because I was assuming it would be around 200. So that's probably shawl material right there, or top. It's nice though. I like that one. Okay, so they had a few more new ones. This one is called Replay. This one was one I was gonna be unsure about. Library and a Replay. So a product of sustainably sourced natural raw material, wood produced in environmentally sound process. Okay. It's like a ribbon yarn. Flat tape. It's like a flat tape yarn is what it is. It's soft. But 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 164 yards, or 150 meters. Says it's a medium number 4. I'll let you determine that. That's maybe balled together. I would probably classify that as a 5, but I'm not doing the classifications there, so they say it's 4, but it's a flat tape type of yarn. It's a 100% tencel. Machine wash on cool, lay flat to dry. Illusion blue. It's a lot lighter than what I thought that it would be. Made in Turkey. Okay. Well, it's nice and soft. I think this yarn would be good for a, it would take some thinking to make the perfect project for a tape yarn like that. Maybe a bag, you know. I got 3 skeins of it. I wasn't sure on the yardage. 164. I think I probably would have guessed it would have had a little bit more than that. But nowadays you just never know, really. So the Replay runs at $7.99. Originally, that's, like I said, that's not what I paid for it. They do have 12 options available color wise on Joann's. The colors are not really, when I look at it there, it's like a periwinkle blue. This is almost white. So you want to know, maybe the colors might be off a little bit on Joann's. So I do like this. I don't like it when it comes like this though. That would be a fault of Joann's. That kind of annoys me a bit, but I will survive. I'll do a better review on this one. I'll just have to find a good project. More likely I would make a bag out of this, like I said. That's probably what I'll do with it. You know, you could make a top with it, and it's extremely light. We'll see. I'll think about that. But I like the way it is made out of natural materials and stuff. A product of sustainably sourced natural raw material, wood produced in an eco-friendly sound process. So that's nice, you know. That could account for some of the it being $7.99. I don't know about that one. Okay, I got 2 more new ones in here they had. Okay, this one was a Replay, and now this one is called Reline. It's a cotton linen blend. Linen comes from flax and doesn't require chemicals to be processed into textile. It uses 13 times less pesticides than potatoes. Interesting fact. So we'll read about it. 3.5, 100 grams, 186 yards, 170 meters. Machine wash, tumble dry. 53 cotton, 47 linen. Made in Bulgaria. It is classified as a medium 4. I would agree with that. Thinner 4 probably, but still, it's a 4. Thinner 4, but I'm sorry, I was seeing how it was plied together. Okay, the color I have in my hand is called a coral. It's a very pretty color. The color is very, very pretty. Now, the feel of it is that what I expected. Linen does not feel extremely soft to the touch. But after you wash it, it softens up. So it feels like like I anticipated it to be a little stiffer because of the linen in it, knowing though that it will soften up. So linen is actually good for garments. If you do get this, and you will notice that it is stiff, just remember that the wash will soften up that linen and that cotton surely, and I'm sure you'll have a nice fine product. I like it a lot. I see what this runs. $7.99. I'm not liking the prices too well of these eco-friendly yarns. I can understand it's probably higher because of the eco-friendliness. It just seems wait for a sale on those if you want to give them a go. Wait for a sale on all this. That's always that's my motto. That's my motto. I wait for a sale. Don't buy it unless it's on sale. There's some yarns I'll buy if it's not on sale, if I really, really need them. But I'd wait for a sale for this. But anyways, I got 3 of these, not knowing the yardage. I think I expected a little more out of these also, considering the price was $7.99. You're getting 186 yards, but I didn't take into account that they were eco-friendly, which would draw up the price. But you gotta admit, that's a pretty gorgeous color. That's about, well, I like the pumpkin colors and stuff and corals and stuff, so that to me, that's very pretty. I don't know what I'll make with it. I don't know what I'll make with that, but lots of stuff can be done with that. It's a great spring summer yarn, and it would make a nice nice shawl, tops, it's really not that bad for being linen, but I know it will soften up. So yes, reline. Okay, I got one more in here. I didn't know about this one. It's a little bit I actually thought this would probably be my least favorite of the bunch, and it seems like, I don't know, we'll check it out and see. Lion Brand Sponge Cake. Okay. Ooh. 2.8 ounces, 80 grams, 96 yards, 88 meters. It's 81 cotton, 19 nylon, classified as a bulky 5. Machine wash, tumble dry. Where you made at? Where you made at? Made in China. Well, let's look at it. So it feels spongy, they got the name correct. It does feel really spongy. You know what this would be, I think, when I first look at it and I think about what I would do with this, I think it would make good scrubbies for your kitchen, good wash rags. I think it would make a nice bag. It does have some nylon in it, so it will have some stretch to it, but it doesn't have a lot of nylon. It's mostly cotton, but that's what it looks like. It's let me get a closer view of it so you guys can see let me get my camera to focus in on it. Sometimes my camera's funny and it doesn't focus when it's supposed to. Focus. Well, anyways, it's not doing it. It's like it's encased in a netting, a white netting is what it is. Just focus on it. Do as I say, camera. Do as I say. Now it's just making me look dumb. Focus, focus, focus. Anyways, it's a bulky 5 yarn. I agree with the classification, but it's encased in like this thin, almost see-through white, clearish white netting. The feel of it is that of sponginess, I guess. And being a nylon, you could tell it has some stretch to it. And it runs $4.99. I will have to say that this is my least favorite of the bunch that I bought. I will do a better review on it, but I can probably tell you definitely I won't be a repeat customer on the sponge yarn. Now, this type of yarn is not for me, but that doesn't mean that it can't be for you. Like I said, it would probably make some good dish scrubbies, or I don't know if that's what it's intended for. But I can't really see much else other than kitchen stuff. I mean, I guess you could probably try to make a top out of it or some type of shawl, but it just seems like it'd be weird. I don't know. That's just me, though. The color I have is called red. Okay, so yeah, this was a lot less yardage than I intended. Also, I thought it would at least have a little bit more than that. But anyway, so that was the new yarns that I got. If I had to rate them, you know, this one, I'm not a fan, and I can already tell you that I will not be buying it again. I'll probably make a scrubby or something out of it. I don't know what the sponge cake. It's a cool name, I guess, and it's spongy, but it's not my type of cake. Although I do like sponge cake. This one would be my next as the least favorite. Now, as I'm not a big tape yarn fan, I knew it was tape yarn. You know, and I knew I wouldn't be a big fan of it because I'm not a big fan of tape yarn. But I still wanted to get it and try it. More than likely, I don't know what I'll make out of this either. It does have kind of a high price tag. But it is eco-friendly. And it is really soft. Really, really soft. I think it would have an excellent drape. You know, make a nice shawl out of that too. Or top. I don't know. I'd have to do some thinking. This would require some thinking on the perfect project for that. So again, a little bit high priced for the amount of yardage. I do like the Reline yarn. I do think it's priced on the high side for the yardage. Could, you know, but like I said, it's probably the eco-friendly aspect of it that's giving that. If I can catch it on sale, I'll definitely probably get it again. They have a lot of pretty colors in it, so I would be a repeat customer on the Reline. I like it. I think it's nice. And if you do decide to get this, remember, don't be shocked when you feel that it's stiff. I've been told numerous times, linen softens up quite nicely, as I know that cotton will too after a wash. So, and the color's gorgeous. Now I really love the Pima. I do. That's gonna get a high mark for me when I do a review. I can already tell. That's a nice cotton yarn. That's very nice. Very pretty. Catch it on sale. Lots of pretty colors in that too. All of which are solid. But, I don't know. My favorite's still Date Night. Nah. I can't wait to get that yellow. I think they got a pretty red coming out too. Can't wait for Joanne to get those. That's some pretty yarn. I'm in love with the Date Night. So out of all of them, the Date Night is my favorite. But this Pima is very, very nice too. I would not turn my head and I would definitely buy it again. And I probably will when it's on sale again for certain, because Pima cotton, like I said, is my favorite cotton yarn. It's soft. It's nice. Great for garments. So that's it. That's some of Lion Brand's new yarns. I like them. Some more than others. One I really didn't particularly care for the most was that sponge yarn. And that was one I probably thought that, you know, I may not buy that one again. I was pretty much spot on that one. But I hope you enjoyed that. Now, remember, all these I could only find at Joann's online right now. Whether it's in stores, I don't know. My Joann's is closed because of, I think it's closed. I don't know. Because of COVID-19 or they do curbside. But anyways, regardless. I don't know if it's in stores or not. But I know it is online, and it's not on Lion Brand's website at the moment, at the making of this video. Remember, look for the more formal review where I show you what this looks like worked up that date night. I got quite a bit of this because they have a special project in mind for this one. I love that one. I do. I like the bling. I do. So, always wait for a sale. Always wait for a sale. That's my motto. Always wait for the sale. I'll catch you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget that hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. If you didn't, maybe you'll enjoy my next one. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye-bye.